Hello everybody! I have good news today, exciting news that I think a lot of you have been eagerly anticipating. The BooktubeSFF Awards are back and nominations are open as of right now. So if you've already been through all of this, you probably don't need to watch this video, just like go and nominate your favorite stuff. If, however, you need a refresher on the key information and rules and all of that, or if you've never heard about these awards, keep watching. If you are new to these awards and you don't know what they are about, the BooktubeSFF Awards are for and by the BooktubeSFF community on YouTube, where we celebrate our favorite works of fantasy, science fiction, and speculative fiction from the prior year. We have 7 categories. They are fantasy novel, science fiction novel, debut novel, young adult, middle grade, graphic work, and short work. We also have 9 judges. 3 of our judges from last year are not returning, so we are saying goodbye to Sam from Sam's Nonsense, Caitlin from Kitty G, and Frankie from Frankie Reads. We will miss them. Our returning judges are me, Rachel from Colonnati, Thomas from SFF 180, Connor O'Brien, Elena from Elena Reads Books, Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, and Chelsea from The Reading Outlaw. We are welcoming 3 new judges this year, and they are Claire Rousseau, James Chatham, and Cass from What Cass Read. And like previous years, Elizabeth from Books and Pieces is joining us as the administrator. She makes sure that all the stuff runs smoothly behind the scenes. Some key dates that you may be interested in. The nominations period runs from today, January 28th, through the 11th of February, so you have 2 weeks to get your nominations in. The shortlist will be announced on February 18th, and we will host read-alongs of all the shortlisted works over on our Goodreads group from the 1st of March through the end of May. Voting will happen in early June, and we will have a final awards live show where we announce the winners of the popular vote as well as the judges' picks, and the date for that live show will be determined later. Now for all of the eligibility criteria. None of this has changed from the previous year, though I think we slightly bumped up the page count for short works, but all this should be pretty familiar if you were nominating last year. So some key details, I'm not going to go over all the rules here. The full list of guidelines and everything are on our website as well as on the nominations form itself. So first of all, any nominations that you make, they must be works of fantasy, science fiction, or speculative fiction. Any other genres don't count. We are the BooktubeSFF Awards. What you nominate must also be an original work of fiction which was either first published in English in 2018 or self-published prior to 2018 and published by a professional publishing house in 2018, or published outside of the US prior to 2018 and then published by a US-based publishing company in 2018. Other things like reprints, collector's editions do not make a book eligible again. 2 other things to remember as well. You can only nominate books in series up to the 3rd work in publication order, so you can nominate the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd books in series, but you cannot nominate the 4th, 5th, 6th installment that was published. And this is in publication order, not in internal chronological order. And lastly, you can nominate up to 2 works by the same author in a category if you would like, but on the final shortlist we only allow 1 work by an author in each category. So you can't have 2 fantasy novels by the same author make it to the shortlist. You could have 1 fantasy novel by the author and then a short work by that author, but not duplication within categories. Once again, all of these rules and more detail are explained on our website and on the nominations form. If you have any questions, if you are wondering if a certain work is eligible, do ask us. You can contact us on Twitter or in the Goodreads group or on the website. All the information will be linked down below as well. And lastly, we are bringing back the BooktubeSFF Babbles. These are discussion topics or prompts that you can respond to with videos, blog posts, however you want to participate in the discussion. The first topic will be nomination suggestions, and that will be your favorites of the year, what you're considering nominating, maybe campaign for your favorites, and that Babble topic will run through the nomination period. The remainder of the Babbles and the schedule for that will be posted on the Goodreads group very soon. And that is it. That is all of the key information. I hope you are as excited as I am. I really don't know what's going to be on the shortlist this year, and I'm really looking forward to it. So please go forth and nominate, and I encourage you to nominate things, even if if it's one thing in one category. We are a small award for a relatively small community on YouTube, and every nomination, every vote matters a lot because we really rely on everybody's participation. So have fun. I will talk to you again later, and until then, bye.